What's good, everybody? So, today I want to talk about back on this COVID-19 shit. I mean, I have other topics I want to get into because my followers been sending me a lot of things. But I just want to get into this real quick because more than one follower has been sending me this one picture. I will be posting it after this video. I have it written down right here. Well, while everybody's distracted by this COVID-19 bullshit, hey y'all, while everybody's distracted by this COVID-19 bullshit, the House of Representatives is raising guns taxes by 30%, the ammo by 50%, and you'll only be required to have a federal license to purchase any of it. So if you actually do have a gun, and they will try, and they are going to try to take everything from you. I mean, these people are going to try and raid everybody's house. So if you have any weapons, any guns, and all this and that, make sure you got a safe house where nobody knows that, and hide everything, every weapon, every piece of weapon that you ever have. The House of Representatives ain't for us. They plotting against us. This country is not for us, but like really, this country is for money and money only. If you ain't got money, you ain't for it. You're just here. I mean, for those who already know, for those who actually do know, this is nothing but a distraction. But people are so scared of life that they'll run and hide from anything and believe anything that they are told. This is not the first time they did something like this. This is the first time they're succeeding. Why? Because they got things to make y'all feel like it's true. What child died from this? It's nothing but old people. If you people were really in tune with history, you people will already know that a long time ago, Egypt got hit by a meteor. Meteor has some type of disease in it, which the pilgrims called the plague. The plague gives you gray hair. Everybody all over the world has the plague. You're going to die regardless. But my whole thing is, watch closely what these people say. They manipulate their own words. If you guys really sit there and listen to it, well, actually hang on every word that they are saying, y'all sleep. This ain't no woke shit, sleep shit type of shit. Yeah, y'all actually are asleep. Y'all will follow anything that a person will tell you. How I feel and what I've learned about this country, that they will blame everybody. Hold on! They will blame everybody for everything except for their own. If this was a deadly virus like they claimed it was, then we will hear about the deaths in China. If this started in China, we will hear about the deaths that's happening in China instead of all this extra stuff. It ain't come from China. It came from here. It came from America. Anybody with a brain would know that. Anybody with common sense would know that. Anything deadly, anything life-threatening comes from America. Everybody knows Americans are the most pettiest people out there. Come on, this country was built on petty. Put it like this. Why worry about something when it's going to die out anyway? I mean, what about Ebola? What about the bird flu? What about all this and that? Ain't nobody worried about none of those anymore because they found something new to have America worried about. Americans are nothing but worry wards. And what is Americans most worried about? Their health. This is the biggest thing that they can come up with. And they got you exactly where they want you. I'm not going to sit there and dumb myself just because everybody's saying something. No. What I learned, everybody's dumb. Take this how you want to. What I mean by that, a person can tell you the sky is falling, you'll be quick to look up. The news can just tell you that, oh, your neighbor is a terrorist. You're going to believe it. I mean, y'all already believe all this shit about Muslims. And even when the facts actually did came out, y'all still sit there and pick on Muslims. I mean, shit, learn from 9/11. They blame the Muslims, they blame Iraq for all this and that, and came to find out, it was Bush and the Americans dealing with all that. The Pentagon and the two Twin Towers hold a lot of personal information. So, of course, the president, the government itself, the people that runs the government, it has a lot of information. So, of course, that was going to get destroyed. So, look at this now. They don't have no control over nobody in this country, and they did that. Now that this country is not white-filled, they got to get back to basis, back to what they were trying to do. This ain't no race thing. This is power. It's not about anything. They're trying to keep the world divided to keep y'all distracted. But y'all too distracted with other people's shit that y'all are too blind to see things that's actually in y'all faces. I mean, these people actually sit there and throw things like hints in y'all face, and y'all don't even catch it. It's in movies, commercials, TV shows, shit, everyday lives, but you still don't see it. I mean, put it like this. If there was really a truly life and death situation, would you think everybody all over the world will be wearing masks and gloves? I mean, look at the conference with Trump disrespecting the women. He weren't wearing no face mask. He wasn't wearing no gloves. Nobody that he was with was wearing no face mask. Nobody he was with was wearing any gloves. I mean, shoot. He's the president of the United States. What is he really following? Just because he's the president don't mean anything. I mean, he's the president. Example is his life. Well, exampling is his job. But all I am saying, stay strapped, y'all. If y'all already got y'all straps, hide that shit. Don't let them find nothing. Don't let them take nothing from you that's going to protect you and your people. Don't let them take your weapons. Don't let them take your dignity. Please don't let them take your freedom. Next time y'all vote no to this gun shit. If y'all ain't gonna vote, period, I don't vote. That's me. I don't vote at all. I'm independent. Because I want a president that's gonna mention God and do godly stuff. Not talk about it, but actually be about it. But if you're not gonna vote, at least vote for this one thing. This is gonna save a lot of people's lives. This is gonna save a hell of a lot of people in this country, let alone this world. Y'all want to sit there and be all up in y'all feelings and all this and that. Newsflash, stop mixing facts with opinions. Once y'all stop doing that, then y'all will learn something. Smartest person in the world will always know There are always more to learn. A dumb motherfucker gonna think they know everything. But yet, they really don't. But back on the other topics though. I just wanted to let y'all know this one. Because this one actually stood out to me. And this one was really, really important. More important than everything else. Just trying to take away gun rights. Damn. What y'all gonna do next? Take away rights to breathe? But anyway. I'm trying to remember these people's names. It was about the dude that was running. I cannot see none of my comments, just to let y'all know. So if y'all writing something, I don't mean to ignore nobody. It's just I can't see no comments because I'm still in Facebook jail. And for some reason it won't let me see any comments. But this dude that was running, going for a jog. Damn. Black people and Hispanic people can't even run anymore? Hey, come on. Something got to give. Now y'all taking matters into your own hands, playing God. I mean, shit, the police already do that. Now y'all doing that, and then y'all want people to have sympathy for you? I mean, you took your son to go murder somebody. But it's not like he's gonna be in there for long, just to let y'all know. Anybody who's white and they kill a minority, they get the same amount of prison time as a drug dealer. I mean, they get treated like they had... I mean, look at that dude who killed all them old people in the church. They put that man on a pedestal. I mean, shit. These people are nothing but users. They will use minorities and sit there and blame them for everything. I mean, if you can't... It's just like parenting. Running the country is just like parenting. If you can't have control over everybody, then you ain't got control over nobody. And you gotta sit there and make a few races seem like they're destructive and hide your demons. That says a lot about you. Damn, I look black on this. But that says a lot about you. But it's like, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to remember all the topics that they were throwing at me. There's about 10 of them things. Just gonna mention 3. Well, 2 more. But it's like, this man ain't gonna get the jail time that he's supposed to get. Watch. The trial gonna go on and go on and go on and go on and go on. And about time that trial actually hit, him and his son is gonna have what is called time served. Come on now, it's obvious. I mean, shit. What about them cops that was killing people? They just go around working for other people. I mean, shit. I could show y'all this one cop all the way from New York. I mean, he slouches over. He looks creepy. He's like pale. He slouches over a little bit. He's skinny as dog shit. He looks like a crackhead. He's dead up. Like, if I see him again, I will show y'all. I mean, it might be a short video, but at least I'll show y'all who I'm talking about. I don't know if he was training down here or what, but oh my god. I mean, he looks like a adult Eddie Monster. Like a skinny version of an adult Eddie Monster. Let me stop talking about people's kids. Don't even know they might look like their parents. Oh. But anyway. All I'm saying though, y'all took matters into y'all own hands, and then y'all want to make a big deal out of it, saying that y'all was just doing y'all job. You're an ex-cop. Ex-cop. That means you don't work for nobody anymore. I mean, shit, you're still doing their job. That's hands down. So yeah, you're a good cop. but like, put it like this. If y'all fear for y'all life that much when y'all on the force, become cops and stuff like that, if y'all fear for y'all life this much, then y'all should go to desk work at least. Like, work behind the computers or make phone calls. Like, answer phone calls. I mean, that's the safest. You still want to be a cop. I mean, that's the safest thing I could possibly think of. It's desk work. I mean, ain't no real officer gonna say, I fear for my life. Bitch, no, you're just scary. You're a pussy with a badge and a gun. Basically. I mean, like my daddy always told me, a scary motherfucker gonna be the first one to shoot. And look what's going on. You ain't gotta be in the hood. As we've seen on numerous of videos, you ain't gotta be in the hood. You ain't gotta be ghetto. You ain't gotta be this. You can be proper. You can have shit, a high IQ. You can be rich. Shit, you can be in a fly ass car. That don't make a difference. A homeless white man got more street cred to these folks than the richest black man in the world. I'm just say that now. I say rich. I say street cred because most of the things I be seeing in my inbox, motherfuckers be like, huh? So I just gotta speak smart illiterate language. But next topic I wanted to talk about though. I mean, motherfuckers that run cities. That's what I want to talk about. Understandable that you're trying to reach everybody else, but don't lose track of why you did what you did in the first place. Don't sit there and like become the one thing that you used to talk about. I mean, there was a time when I know a certain person was for the people. Now he's just for himself. Oh yeah, it's raining out here. It's pretty, but it's raining out here. Well, sprinkling. Let me show y'all. I guess let it. But the best thing about a rainy day is quiet. But you can't sit there and try and help run a city and not help people in the city. I mean, you claim that you know everybody, that you're here for everybody, that you'll help anybody. Then why you stop doing that? Why you did the one thing that everybody else who helps run this county, city alone, stop doing the one things that y'all claim that y'all usually do on a day-to-day basis? I mean, me personally, I just feel like y'all was just lying. Just for a spot in office. Well, counselor. I mean, My vote was for the other dude because he was actually saying some real stuff to me. I mean, instead of trying to make the city look more like a tourist attraction, his ideas were to actually make the locals want to stay in this town, so there'll actually be money in this town. Instead of trying to kick all the locals out and make new businesses and make more hotels, maybe y'all should make more apartments, so there'll be more money coming in this town, in this county alone. But no. They want to sit there and take money away from people. But, to be honest, Florida money is not real money. Florida money is get-by money. Basically. So if you hear anybody saying that they're rich and they live in Florida, no, they're not. They're just making it. But barely. I mean, I heard a couple of colleagues talk about that. Somebody I know colleagues talk about that. I'm not going to tell y'all who called you because that's none of y'all business. But a while ago, that's what they were saying. But I'll be back with a couple more topics though, y'all. It's like, they were begging me, I don't do this on no Thursdays, but they were begging me to come on live right now and say all this and that before I forget, as usual. So, I'll be back tomorrow or probably later. So, alright y'all. I'll see y'all later. Or probably tomorrow, whichever one comes first. But alright.